Good morning. We're going to have another windy day out there today. A wind advisory is in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. South winds shift to the west and gust at 40 to 50 miles per hour. Now, on top of that, relative humidities will also drop to 30%. So a red flag warning is in effect until 7. That means no outdoor burning. Any fires will spread rapidly. A couple of clouds out there this morning, maybe some sprinkles, but I think our air mass is probably too dry for that right now. Winds are gusting up to 30 to 35 miles per hour out of the south this morning. We started out at near 70 this morning, and we'll keep those temperatures warm through about noon before they fall back through the 60s. Again, relative humidities are about 40% this morning and will drop later on today. So we're looking at that temperature at 68 by dismissal, pretty similar to right now because we'll reach our high. And then temperatures go backwards. The garbage could be tossed as we head through the day today, so keep that in mind because we'll have those gusts at 40 to 50 miles per hour. Cardinals home opener tonight starts at 57 with gusty winds, cool and clear through the 9th inning. Today we could have a couple of showers pop as this front comes through later on this evening, but most of us should stay dry. We drop into the 30s on some clear skies overnight tonight, and we'll have sunshine and beautiful temperatures just on the cool side at 59 degrees on Tuesday. Rain moves in on Saturday.
Some local news for you this morning. One Springfield company is expanding its workspace 100 feet below the ground. It's called Springfield Underground, and it's in northeast of Springfield. It's providing storage for companies in a more controlled environment. So John Griesemer is the president and CEO of the Erlin Group, and he owns the underground. The group owns the underground, rather. Says the demand for more space has caused them to expand its current layout of 2.5 million square feet by adding 300,000 more.
We're getting a lot of calls for industrial space. There's not a lot of available industrial space, high ceiling with good truck access today. So we're building this so we can free up some of our other space available for new clients.
That project should cost around $12 million and should be completed by this summer.
Around the Ozarks, you just heard Elisa say a red flag warning is in effect until 7 tonight, which means no burning. But Color 10 spoke to the Logan-Ridersville fire chief, who says someone intentionally set 11 fires on Sunday. The fires were in Christian County but didn't spread too far. He says if it was windy like it was yesterday, it could have been way worse. He also says fire season started later this year because January and February are usually the active months. But it was such a cold and rainy spring, grass and forest have not greened up yet. With the windy conditions, especially if humidity is low, fires are much more likely.
It is extremely dangerous, and you know, you get the right weather conditions and the right wind direction, and you can burn down folks' home, you know, and you know, maybe kill somebody. So it's just not a joke.
Meteorologist Elisa Rafa will be active on social media today. You can keep in touch with her and the fire danger there.
Putting crime in focus for you, a Nixa woman was sentenced earlier this week for stealing almost $60,000 from her employer. 42-year-old Jamie McGuire sentenced to 5 years in prison on felony forgery charges. The news leader says that McGuire's real estate employer reported her to police back in 2016 for possibly forging checks, which turned out to be true. She admitted to the theft and spent money on what she's calling, quote, stupid stuff.
A Poplar Bluff man is facing murder charges after a shooting in Thayer Tuesday night. 25-year-old Khalil Smith is accused of shooting and killing 39-year-old Daniel Carroll. Police responded to a call of multiple gunshots and later arrested Smith. So far, the cause of the shooting is unknown. Smith has been charged with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. We also have a local spotlight to bring you. A first-grade student from Nixa is turning heads and taking names as she does it everywhere she goes.
Hannah Zettel has the story of this 7-year-old who recently had a writing published.
That's right, Joe and Lauren. Kylie Barboa is a first grader, a barista, a part-time mermaid, and now a published author. Barboa wrote the book How to Be Great Parents Through the Eyes of a Child alongside her grandmother, Dr. Linda Barboa, who is also a published author. The duo began drafting the instructional guide in November of 2018, and now the complete story is available on Amazon and Kindle. Kylie is a first grade student at Century Elementary, where she first learned how to read and write. Kylie's grandma believes children should be encouraged encouraged to pursue whatever opportunities they want to, which is why she set Kylie up with a writing desk right beside her own. Completing the book was no simple task, though, as Kylie will tell you herself.
I have to write it all down, then do the computer, then publish it, and then maybe you have to publish it back, and then you have to see if it's ready again, and then maybe, and blah.
She has a good time wherever she goes. She listens, she pays attention to what's going on around her and incorporates all of that into her own experiences.
How to Be Great Parents is available now, and you can even have your copy signed by Kylie at a book signing this Saturday at Roots Coffee Bar from 1 to 3.
All right, Hannah Zettel this morning. This week is National Crime Victims' Rights Week. And at 6:30 at the Victims Memorial Garden on the southeast corner of Phelps Grove Park, a commemoration is going to be held for those who have positively impacted the lives of crime victims. Inscribed bricks will be dedicated in memory of those who fight to make a difference for crime victims as well.
And if you're doing some spring cleaning and have any documents that need to be shredded, Office Depot is here to help from now until the 27th of April. Customers can bring in up to 5 pounds of documents to shred for free. You will need a coupon, though.
In an effort to get motorists to buckle up, the Branson Police Department is increasing seatbelt enforcement today, joining the statewide focus on click it or ticket. In the last 3 years, 63% of vehicle occupants killed in crashes in Missouri were not buckled in. Let's take a look now at what we have for you coming up on CBS This Morning.
Hello to you, I'm Gail King. Coming up in our School Matters series, how a nationwide shortage of school nurses could be putting your children at risk. That's coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, and then a few Google trends. Julian Assange is #1.
Yeah, everyone on Twitter is talking about this. Police in London have arrested the WikiLeaks founder there at the Ecuadorian embassy because of a warrant dating back to 2012. Remember, he hasn't left that embassy since August of 2012 for fear that if he steps off Ecuador's soil there, he will be arrested. And that is what ended up happening now, as Ecuador's president said the government withdrew Julian Assange's asylum status.
Yes.
All right, so a lot more coming with that. That's a worldwide breaking story, so we'll have for you. We'll send some folks to the movies as well this morning.
I did the honors last week, so one of you.
All right, show me who's going. All right, pick one on out, Elisa Rappa. There you go. Oh,
sorry, that was that was mean.
Oh, boy.
Jim Combs, he says, hey guys, thanks for picking me. I love your show. There are some great movies we want to see, so this is awesome. Congratulations.
I like it a lot.
Now you get to go.
Very nice.
Jim Combs.
All right, can we have one last check of our forecast as well?
Temperatures will... How much time do I have? Temperatures will get to 72 early, then fall back through the afternoon. Mostly sunny and windy with a fire danger today, so no outdoor burning. A little bit breezy for the Cardinals' first pitch.
There you got through it. That was fine. No problem.
You can see that camera shaking a little bit, too. Thanks for waking up with us. Have a great Thursday.